Hello everyone, today we'll be playing one of my favorite formats. It's Omniscience Draft, in case you don't know it. It's basically you can play spells for free and you get like an activated ability to add 5 colored mana per turn. But yeah, it's very sweet. War of the Spark for it is new. So let's see what we have here. You're really looking for draw twos. Draw twos are the backbone of the format, really. We don't have anything too good. Probably Sarkhan here would be the best card. I would say it's something like either Dovin's Veto or Sarkhan. I'm gonna go with my bias towards the rare. Now here, Jace's Triumph is probably gonna be the pick. Draw twos, as I mentioned, are pretty great. There's also Honor of the God Pharaoh, but which must be pretty good in the format, but Jace's Triumph is just that but better. And yeah, drawing 2 is really what you want to be doing. What is this? I never look at this card in the actual War of the Spark draft. It's not really my cup of tea. So mill 4, and you can return 2. This should be pretty good, I guess. And the rest of the pack is pretty dry, so we're gonna take that. It's kind of a draw spell, I would describe it as. We have a counter spell, but it only gets creatures. That should be decent. I'm still not sure what are the win conditions of the format, but you usually want to win with, like, you get raw card advantage and then you win with bad cards that wheel. Really, the card advantage is the most important part. I also haven't. This is my first time playing War of the Spark with it, so I'm not aware of any of the combos. I'm sure we'll learn a few along the way. This format always has a lot of combos. Ooh, more draw spells. This is great. This is even an uncommon, so the fact that we already have 2 is very nice. Quite lucky. So yeah, Honor of the God Pharaoh should be the pick here. Discard spells also, they're not as good as draw spells, but they're pretty powerful. They're not as good because they're pretty much, they lose a lot of value when you're not on the play. So what else? Yeah, and then late in the pack, you really want to be getting cards such as like Primordial Worm, just big dudes. Like you draw 10 cards and then play all the 6/6s you have. So Primordial Worm, good card to get on the wheel here. Not the wheel actually, but late in the pack. This is useless, right? Yeah, since you can add 5 mana per turn, Crush the Sand is pretty much useless. It's kind of a bummer that it is a counterspell in the set. It's always not fun when the counterspells don't do what they should do, like Syncopate in Dominaria Draft was pretty much a brick. So I guess, what is Emergent Zone? Emergent Zone, I don't think it's good. You can do some stuff with it, but I think I would just rather have any spell. So let's just take Goblin Assault Team. Oh, nice. Dovin's Veto Wield. I think that's probably better than anything else. Negates are pretty powerful in the format. Let's take that. Here, probably totally lost, although there is also the... Oh, what is this again? This could be good. I totally ignored that because that's what I do in, like, War of the Spark draft, but this could be interesting. Like, you draw until your hand is garbage, and then pitch all the garbage, and you even draw +1. So this is card neutral. So this would be like a cantrip, but in terms of card advantage, I look forward towards testing this. I think it's just the type of card you want. And this, just as I mentioned, this is the kind of card you want to wheel, like 6-drops. And yeah, another 6-drop, another big dude. And ooh, nice. Our last card is a discard spell, so no garbage here. These are all good cards. So what do we have now? We have removal, draw, and super removal. Casualties of War should be okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm basically between Casualties of War and Honor of the God Pharaoh. Removal really isn't too worth it, even though this will usually be a 2-for-1, like Creature and Planeswalker, I guess. This isn't really great. Also, we could wield the Honor of the God Pharaoh. It tends to go pretty late. There's also Davriel. Davriel is not bad. Davriel's not bad, I think. So, I think I'm so just taking Honor. We could wheel it, but it's really just type of card we want. Now, this is kind of awkward. I don't think you can really play Awakening, because then you want to have lands in your deck, and that's not really how you play this. This deck is garbage. And the worst part is, like, we're gonna wheel. We're gonna have to pick a second card out of this deck, and I just don't even want to think about it. So I guess it's either like Vivian's Grizzly. I think it's probably Vivian's Grizzly. Let's just take that. Oh, also Walrus Enforcer, I guess. Yeah, let's just take the Grizzly. You can activate it once each turn, so even though the deck will not have too many permanents, it's still pretty nice. Narset's Reverso is very nice. You can use it on your own divination, so I think this is the best card here. Also, we'll probably wield the Shadow Fugue. So removal, counter, and big guy. I think we just take another veto here. Spellkeeper Weird has some value as well, but I think I'd just rather take the counterspell. As you have seen, I'm not looking towards any win conditions at this point. I mean, I still want to learn the combos of the format, but the bread and butter really is just take card advantage, and the rest will really it will work itself out. That is my philosophy towards the format. Just take the Death Toucher. It's not a big dude, but can block the big dudes. Gideon's Triumph should be okay, I guess. Not much else. Like, you can bounce this, like, creatures with ETBs. We don't have any of those yet. Could also bounce, like, Sarkhan, activate that twice. I think Gideon's Triumph is probably the pick here, just straight up removal. Also the 6-drop, maybe the 6-drop could have been better. We have discard and Contentious Plan, just a Contentious Plan here. Oh, Narset! Narset has gotta be like the best card. Also, it's pretty late for Narset, that's kind of surprising, but yeah. Narset stops your opponent draws, finds your own draws, it has to be a great card. So now, there's nothing. We'll just take the biggest card. Kai's Ghost Form. We can think about that for a bit, but yeah, that can't be worth it. I could take the land here, or the Strix. Again, I don't really see the value in the land. No, not really. I'm just taking the Strix. Discard and Kazminas. I guess I'll take this card. It's pretty good. It's pretty great, actually, to have on your starting hand. So here we have the Weird and the Worm. We're very light on big guys, so I think we just have to take the Worm here. And the Spellkeeper is kind of slow, anyways. Scry 1 or a body? We'll just take the body, another body. Yeah, I'm down for Narset for sure. Typebreaker Giant must be great as well. Like, this card is card draw and a body. But Narset, I'm very excited about trying Narset in this format. It just has to be one of the best cards for sure. So here I have some okay cards, like we have the Wanderer. Excuse me for a second. What? Alright, I'm back. So the Wanderer could be okay, I guess. And Contentious Plan is always like neutral. It replaces itself. It finds your more powerful cards. Also, it makes Narset better. I think I'll just take Contentious Plan. The Wanderer is not really my jam here. Ravnica War. Well, it doesn't hit any of my stuff, but I guess the Weirdo's probably the best pick here. Ooh, Vizier of the Scorpion should be okay. There's also Kyora's Dambreaker. Actually, Kyora's Dambreaker seems better. We'll take that. You could take a 6-drop or another Weird. Even a Time Twist, get a second activation. No, basically Weird or Manticore. Weird is really the type of card I want to try out, and I'm not sure how good it is. It must be pretty good, I guess. Oh, Augur of Bolas. That has got to have a good hit rate, right? I mean, my deck has like, what? It's pretty much all instants and sorceries, so it's probably Augur over the Weird. So take Augur. 2 removal spells. Totally Lost is pretty good, I think. Not great, but good. Oh, nice. Typebreaker Giant. I'll take... Yeah, Typebreaker Giant all day. Like, this has got to be a great card, and I'm still not sure about how good No Escape is. I think it's better than a random big guy. Or girl, in the case. It's all garbage. Take Kai's Ghost Form. Again, all garbage. Okay. And okay. So, let's... I don't remember... Yeah, we have 2 cuts to make. I knew it was like 2 or 3. I know it's very little. So... This is garbage, this is garbage, this is garbage. This is pretty bad. The Naga Eternal is worse, actually. I think we just cut the 2 Naga Eternals. Like, I don't think any card is worse than Naga Eternal here. Yeah. And these really are the worst cards in the deck. Yeah, this seems fine. I like what we have. Let me just take a quick screenshot so I can refer back to it during some complex games. And yeah, let's see how we do. In this format, I'm always very excited to see like what my opponents are playing. Like, I've learned all the combos of the previous formats by playing other people and see what they could do. Like, Dominario was super combo centric. There were some auto wins there. Opponent has taken a mulligan. This hand is bad, but I think it's still a keep. Hopefully they have like a Typebreaker Giant in hand that we can snipe off. But yeah. Ooh, Shadow Fugue, that hurts a lot. Thankfully we did not mulligan. So I can counter this right now. We are already at the thing. So I think I'm gonna discard the Goblin and No Escape. No Escape just isn't very good. Totally Lost is a good draw here. Like, if we both don't go off, like, we both just draw garbage, Totally Lost should be pretty good. Yeah, I could Totally Lost my own creature. Like, they would lose a draw, but really, I would also lose a draw. So let's just let this happen for now. We can... Anytime I want, I can just make them lose a draw with this. Probably. Oh, come on, stop doing that, opponent. Stop doing that. Also, I don't think I saw this card. This is a common, right? So, since it cycles itself, it must be pretty okay. I think I'm just gonna let this happen. This is an interesting situation, but I think I can get more value out of my Totally Lost. And now opponent's just going off a little bit. They play Damebreaker of their own. Looks like they just passed. I'm gonna Totally Lost that. Don't need to do this end of turn. I actually shouldn't have done it end of turn. That's kind of a blowout. Yeah, they will get it back, so it's just... Since I did it on end step, they'll get it on my end step. So play the Strix. Probably one of the worst cards in my deck. They choose to use No Escape. I think that's not really necessary, but fine. They get the damn breaker back. That is pretty bad for us. Like, I feel not too smart about my play now. And we're playing very little removal. Let me refer to the deck list. We have pretty much no removal for onboard things. So yeah, this is going to be a problem, but we have an excellent draw here. Oh yeah, and here's where the redemption... well, let's try it. So maybe this could even be a reason, like redemption could be a reason to not play my worst cards. So since we have redemption in the deck, maybe I want to hold on to cards like the Sky Theater Strix. Okay, a bad card and an Augur. So play the Augur. Come on, get a Jace's Fang. Well, Dovin's Veto should be pretty good. Although the game is on my opponent's favor. Let's just take Dovin's Veto. So, why does this... oh, so this has proliferated itself. I didn't really notice that. I could... yeah, I think I'm gonna Kaya's Ghost form the Augur. Not sure, though. Let's Kaya's Ghost form the Augur. I don't know. Then we kind of stop them from attacking. Like, if they attack, I can hit him down to 5 and I get this thing back. Is this worth the counterspell? Like, this is just a draw one. I think I'm gonna let it go. So yeah. Can't it just pass? Well, now we're at a stalemate here. I have no attacks. They don't want to attack. Singer, I can get through with that kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was holding the veto towards, like draw 2s, not draw 1s. So we kind of got paid off there. Sure, they had another draw 2, but what can I do? Well, their damn breaker is humongous now, so kind of a problem. Bond of Insight, this is great. So I can get 2 instants and or sorcery, so I could get like Jesus Triumph and something else. We mill first, so let's do that. Okay. Too bad I can't get Narset back. So I think I'm gonna get Honor plus Jesus Triumph. I could also get Totally Lost or bigger Dam Breaker. Oh, my bad. Let me cut that audio source. So yeah, it's basically between Jesus Triumph and Honor of the God Pharaohs. I'm kind of lacking a response to the Dam Breaker, so I am gonna get Totally Lost. Seems worth it to me, so play just Triumph. Ooh, this is great. Now we're going off. Oh, now we're really going off. Play Narset. Activate Narset. Yeah, this is going great. I could take Contentious Plan to get an extra activation. Let's just take the Jesus thing. This has gone great. This has gone great. So let's blame. Let's leave Sarkhan for second main phase. Then we can target the Dam Breaker, attack with most things. Yeah, that's it. We even have Sarkhan in hand. This was great. Like, Narset has just got to be one of the best cards in the format. Like, if you open with Narset, like you're on the play and you play Narset, I think that's just kind of game over. So it's a great thing that we have 2 of them. I'm sure that's kind of rare. Like, it's not really a card that goes to... it shouldn't be a card that you see too late. Okay. So we have kind of a mediocre hand, but in this format, I'm kind of resistant to mulligans. Like, I think I've mulliganed more than most people in the format. I have seen some people say like never mulligan. I'm not like that, but like if the hand's functional, like say my hand is Sky Theater Strix, Kaya's Ghost Form, and like a 6-drop, I'll probably mulligan that. So, ooh, Time Twist. I think Time Twist. Maybe I have underestimated Time Twist. Time Twist is probably better than like a card such as Bulwark Giant. Oh, this is great. So let's just play Shadow Fugue, I guess. So if they have like a no escape in hand, we can get rid of that. Okay. I wonder why they didn't play the Primordial Worm. That's kind of weird. But yeah. Ooh, Narset. Okay. We probably win this game. Unless it gets super lucky, but... Let's see. I'm guessing Jace's Triumph. Like, I could discard 3 and draw 3, but... These cards are not complete blanks, so... It's not like a necessity to mulligan this hand. Activate the Grizzly, we can do it once per turn. Do I reveal? I don't know. Oh, it also goes on the bottom. So, yeah. Eventually we're gonna know, like, our whole deck. So, Narset actually randomizes, but we know we have the thing on the bottom. Since that card is on the bottom, I think I'm just gonna play Strix. They should have a discard spell pretty soon. So I just set a stop here so we can activate the Grizzly. I'm just gonna do it now. Sure, I give them information, but who cares? Could do it on upkeep as well, but yeah, it's probably better to do pulse draw. Second Narset. Wow, this is spicy. So nothing. So let's activate the Grizzly. That's a good card to my bottom. So, do I play Narset? Do I play Narset? I think I do. We get a trigger, but I don't think we're gonna attack with the Strix. I want to have a flying blocker. Ooh, Honor. I could take Honor or Veto. Sure, there are the only two choices. I think I'm just gonna take Veto. I don't think opponent can win from this position if I have Veto in hand. This seems fine, like... this seems pretty fine. Actually, I don't want to expose Narset at all. Let's just attack like this. And yeah, the game is definitely in our favor. We still have one Narset activation. How's our deck order? It's pretty good. So Persian Crisis, I really don't want to counter this, but they're gonna like trade for this. They'll also... Yeah, this is not really what I got Dovin's Veto for, but... Okay, that secures us the win. Opponent decks didn't look too hot, but you'll get some... Even with great decks, you still have bad draws, like... You have to play 40 out of 42 of your picks, so... Even if your deck has like 8 divinations, you can still just draw poorly. So yeah, we're up against Sansan. Currently 2-0. I'm liking this. So we're on the play, which is good news. And Jace's Triumph. I'm never gonna mulligan a hand with Jace's Triumph. Don't counter that. Okay, opponent has no counters. So let's just play Bulwark Giant. I'm thinking if I play... I'm thinking whether I should play the Strix. Like, if I draw the Gideon's card, like... I don't think playing the Strix really benefits me here. I just rather leave it as a now to... I don't remember the name of the card. The Borrows Gideon card. You know what I'm talking about. So they played Davriel. Oh, we can also leave it as, like, discard fodder. I think this is worth the counter. Like, sure, we could attack it, but if they play, like, 2 creatures, it could be a pain. And now I have Narset on top, so I feel pretty confident. Gotta remember that you can't put Kaya's Ghost Form on Planeswalker, so that should be interesting. Maybe I can do that right away. I'm not sure how I'm gonna play this Ghost Form. Problem is, like, Narset cannot kill herself. She will stay with just one loyalty counter, which is annoying. We do have workarounds. We have a couple, like, proliferate cards. I think 2 Kiara's Dambreakers and Contentious Plan. Is that right? Yeah, 1 Kiara's Dambreaker, 2 Contentious Plan. Very correct. So Heartwarming Redemption. This card is another... Oh, man, Tamiyo's Epiphany. This is a common. Like, how did we not see more Tamiyo's Epiphanies? Like, both in the draft, in my draft, but where we saw little 0, and also in our games. This is the first one we've seen. Also, I hate that they left 2 on top. Like, what the hell? They left 2 on top. So this... Oh, how does this interact? I don't think Godfarrow's Satch works, right? Or does it? Well, even if it does, it's not the end of the world. We can still cast 2 spells per turn. It looks like it does work. Like, they cost just 2. So, yeah, opponent's going off on us. Thankfully, our best card is on the top of our deck, so they can't really snipe that off with that card. They play a Narset on their own. They're just steamrolling us here, but I think we still have, like, a tiny sliver of chance. They're really doing stuff. Like, look at them go. Look at them go. Kiara, that should be good. So, yeah. Okay, well... Yeah, we do have to pay mana for Narset, of course. If they countered... Yeah, they countered that. That is just... I'm fine. Like, we're pretty much out of outs at this point. Especially since they have a Narset of their own on the board, so that game was over. So, yeah. Moving on, currently 2-1. Doing pretty good. I like my deck. I like my 2 Narsets. Seems like one of the best cards you can have. Even better than Divinations. Which is saying something, because in this format, man, the Divinations are really... They're really all about Divinations. So we're up against Sutahiro. We are on the plane. We have a Davriel's Shadow Fugue. It's a boring hand, but it's keep. Like, the problem with the discard spells is, like, come on, if opponent mulliganed, I would feel pretty great. But the problem with this is, like, they can just discard their worst 2 cards and then get left with, like, a Narset or a draw 2 in hand. So they discard both of Kaya. Yeah, got a rare pick for sure in this format, I guess. And in this format, I'm really interested in, like, winning. Do I want to counter this? I think I'm gonna counter this. Like, even if their last card is a Narset, I even get to, like, I get to kill that Tamiyo. That's powerful. That's powerful. Let's see what they can do. They can do a lot of things with this Tamiyo. It's really up to them. They could get D-Spark back. Yeah, they're gonna get D-Spark back and kill the Behemoth. So that's kind of annoying, especially since we are casting Bond of Insight, which is gonna be good for them, but... Yeah, Tamiyo's... All the Planeswalkers, like the rare Planeswalkers, they gotta be pretty great. Okay, that was good. So we can get Honor plus whatever. I could also just hold on to No Escape and wait for me to draw an actual garbage card, but I think I'm just gonna get 2 cards and discard 2 Honor. I want to pressure this Tamiyo as much as possible. I don't want them to be able to activate it again. Well, that was kind of bad, but I can wheel everything. And yeah, now this is good. Now this is going great. Now this is going great. Oh, Narset. Oh, give it to me. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. So, Vivian's Grizzly activated. Yeah, one day I'm gonna hit something with Vivian's Grizzly. For now, I think I'm gonna hold on to the Shadow Feud. And stamp activate the Grizzly. So yeah, that was a great turn. We're holding off on our opponent's, like, yeah, Narset is gonna stop that, so that's pretty powerful. They're in a bit of a pickle. See what they name. That's gonna give us some information. And hopefully it doesn't give them a card. Obviously this ability goes over Narset's passive, since it's not actual draw. Oh wow, opponent apparently has commanded Red Horde. That is very impressive. Hopefully they don't draw it. So activate Grizzly on the end step, or whatever phase we're in right now. And then I think we can kill their Temia. Yeah, we can kill their Temia this turn. Yeah, let's just leave Narset on the deck. Draw 2. Sure, we have already played a Gideon card. So activate the Grizzly, gains Triumph. So if I attack everything at Tamio, I am gonna lose the Grizzly, but they're gonna lose the Tamio. The Grizzly isn't. It's good, but it's not vital. So attack everything, and they have to lose their Tamio. We lose our Grizzly. We have already activated it this turn. So I'm just gonna play everything here, probably. Like this. This is great. Gets us another Narset activation, which is just what I want. Yeah, hold on to the Shadow Feud. Can do some stuff, and then just pass. So we're on a commanding position, but we can still lose. Like Dovin's Veto would be nice now. Usually when you have the game on lockdown, you want to get a counterspell. Maybe that's just obvious, but yeah. Sweet. Again, another victory off the back of Narset. Probably one of the most powerful cards in the format. Probably the best, like, common and uncommon, I would guess. Like, I can't, off the top of my head, think of something better. Gotta be great. So yeah. I think I did a guide for this in Dominaria, and it was really fun. I could do one for this. It kind of depends on whether I'll have the time, but once I get a few leagues on and a feel for the format, I could write like a tier list and a pick order. But yeah. And this is the best hand ever. I'm gonna keep it. This hand is freaking amazing. Like, we can't lose here. I kind of wish they had a counter spell so we could counter that. And yeah, we have one. So I could take Jace's Triumph, but like with this counter in hand. Also, we have Davrio's Shadow Feud. Like, each single one of these cards is amazing. I want to be greedy and like get the Triumph. I really want to get the Triumph, but I think Sarkhan is like enough. So let's play Sarkhan, make a dragon. Like, this puts just maximum pressure. And we can still go off. Ooh, we get a Shadow View. Wow, this is busted. Yeah. Okay, opponent had only garbage to discard. I don't see us losing this game. Okay, so they are gonna play this to kill the Narset. We're gonna stop that. Cast open this veto, and yeah. And that's just over. That was the best hand our deck could have. That was amazing. Narset, plan, and veto. Like, what the hell? So that was a fun game for one of us. So yeah. Let's see, what do we get here? Currently 4-1, I believe. Let's see. So we're up against Raceland? Raceling Majir. I have no idea what's up with this name, but yeah. Hand's good. Not the best, but good. I don't mind run. Oh, Toll of the Invasion. Now they have a pretty big decision. Like, each card is good on their own. I think Sarkin was actually the worst. But, oh, that hurts. That hurts a lot. This card, I'm not sure how good this card is. Like, sure it's good, but is it better than the best cards in the set is my question. Like, it's probably worse than a Divination and better than the creature 6-drops, like the common 6-drops. So yeah, let's pitch something to Honor, then we can cast Bond. Don't counter the opponent, like, don't veto this. Come on, let me play. Let me play. Okay. Shadow Fugue Grizzly. I don't think I'm in any hurry to cast Bond of Insight. I'm just gonna cast Vivian's Grizzly and pass turn. We can activate it on their end step. We're kind of restricted on mana at this point, which is kind of annoying, but I don't think this changes that much. Like, we're still gonna get our card advantage, we're just gonna have to do it over a couple turns. Like, we can only play 2 spells per turn at this point, but I'm sure we'll live. Why did they have priority on my turn? That is what I want to know. Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. So if I hit a creature now, I can keep my best card, which would probably be Bond of Insight. We have no such luck, so yeah, we know that this is what they drew. So yeah, we're in deep trouble. Narset is one of the best draws we could have. If they no escape this, I'm gonna be pretty sad. But if this resolves, I think we're in a good position. Even with them having the God Pharaoh statue, I think things are gonna work out. Yeah, that's fine. We still got a card out of it. Not the best card, but still a card. So attack with I guess with everything? I mean, they do have the God Pharaoh statue, so maybe I don't want to lose on life. Yeah, just attack with everything. I'm not sure about the decision, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. Activate this. Oh, sweet. We finally, after like 6 activations total, we finally got a card. So yeah. Ooh, Narset Reversal could be sweet. So, I'm not gonna activate the Grizzly, I'd rather play a spell. So let's attack with both. Okay, they just take it. Latest Stinger and pass. Okay, Loxodon Sergeant. Not important. I don't think they're gonna attack, especially knowing that we have Gideon's Triumph. So activate the Grizzly. Oh, we're getting so lucky this game, like, with the Grizzly's activations. This is good. So, play Narset. Good draw. We're slowly winning this game, I would describe this. That's how I would describe this. So, contentious plan, I guess. I guess so. Play this, and I think we just pass. Yep, no attacks and pass. I could attack the Crawl Sigurd, maybe. Like, it can't take forever. Also, it's super annoying to be limited by 2 spells per turn. Yeah, I'll just trade a Stinger for it. I could Gideon's Triumph, but I don't think it's necessary. Actually, let's Gideon's Triumph, whatever. Since we're limited, I don't want to really waste onboard resources. The Coral Stinger is something that can attack at this point, so it's valuable in that way. Ooh, Commanded Red Horde. Why couldn't... Oh, I couldn't cast Narset because I had already spent mana. That's kind of a bummer. But opponent is at 2 life. Like, that's kind of a dangerous position. If they don't do anything... Yeah... I'm sure they'll create a token with Sarkhan, but we can still get lucky. Like, we only need to remove a blocker to win the game. So, all of them are... Oh, so they fucked up. They just fucked up, so... They should have done they should have made a dragon. So now they will not have enough blockers to stay alive. So yeah, they don't know how Sarkhan works. Like, they probably thought they could attack. So let's play Goblin Assault Team, and our opponent, by my math, opponent's dead. If I can make this attack. Okay. So yeah, opponent. Oh, I'm very dumb. Oh, okay, they have no dragons for sure. I knew that, and I knew how Sarkhan works. So yeah. So yeah. This card is super annoying to play against. Like, I still don't think it's like one of the best cards. Like, I think my evaluation, like, it's better than the 6 drop common creatures is correct. But it sure is annoying to play against. So, sweet, we're currently 5-1. Like, I'll give an example where I would have a little bit of doubt. Like, say we had Honor of the God Pharaohs and a God Pharaohs statue. I would be... I'm not sure what the correct pick is. My intuition is Honor of the God Pharaohs being a draw 2, even though it's a looting effect. I think it's probably so better. This hand is freaking awesome. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, gonna head with Narset. Don't counter it. Why do you gotta be that way, opponent? Why do you have to do this to me? So I could just cycle this to play around counter spells, but I want to like draw one garbage card and cycle this away. Hopefully we don't get like Davriel Shadow Fugued. That would suck. Yeah, I'm sure they will. Let's see if they will time twist the other. I would do that straight away. Okay, Tiebreaker Giant. That's great. Let's just play that. Oh, that's kind of awkward. I think I just hold on to these cards and pass turn, I guess? Like, how much do they need to block? Like, they could double block with the Manticore. Actually, I think I'm attacking. They'll probably just block and... Oh, sure, whatever. So yeah, instead of casting these now, I'm just gonna wait for me to draw garbage. Like, it just seems better. Like, I don't want to pitch... of course, I don't want to pitch Redemption to... It actually doesn't make too much difference which I would play, but basically discard his hand and draw 2 would be the outcome. I keep drawing good cards. I think I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna hold on to these. So, Let's attack. They can double block. Let's chill. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kind of confused this game. I'm kind of holding on to draw spells. And I keep drawing other stuff to do. Maybe I should have cast these earlier, but yeah. I'm playing this slow. For max, I'm going for max value is the thing. And now I get punished. So since they're doing this, I'm gonna redemption to see if I can draw Dovin's Veto. Oh, oh. That was kind of lucky, but it's not like we got much out of it. It was pretty lucky. It means that we didn't lose 2 cards, we just lost 1. But yeah. Opponent's going strong, like Tamiya's Epiphany. That is a card I wish I would have had way more than I have, which is 0. But again, we just didn't see it during the draft, so. Yeah, opponent's going really strong, but we can still get back. We just need to get lucky, but the advantage is just definitely with our opponent. We get Topple. Well, let's just Shadow Fugue them. Thing is, they are gonna get to activate their weird next turn, so they still have that advantage. Yeah, they're probably gonna get, like Tamiya's Epiphany. Yeah, we're in trouble. And like, mill also tends to be relevant, but there isn't too much mill in this side. It's pretty much Ashiok. I wonder how good Ashiok... Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. And I think that's over. Like, I don't know. They're being pretty conservative, so maybe we have a chance, but knowing that we're gonna draw bricks for 2 turns is pretty disheartening. Well, we can just play quickly. But our chances are really bad right now. Oh, come on, opponent. Jesus, that is the 3rd totally lost. So yeah, now opponent's being a little bit smarter, like, they can get aggressive, and I think that's a Spin Dead, so yeah. They should have done this last turn. They already have plenty of attackers, so yeah, that was a good game. Good game. So currently 5 wins. Let's head on to our next game. Hopefully not our final. Yeah. But yeah, I just love this format. Like, I'm always like almost like I want to. The draft hasn't even ended, and I just want to draft it again. It's just really a lot of fun for me. I'm not sure why I like it so much. It's just no idea. So yeah, this match is taking a little bit of time to find. Hopefully we find our opponent, and they find us. Yeah, we're up against Mr. Faden, or Fiden. So yeah. This hand is great. Unfortunately, we are on the draw. But yeah. Unless our opponent really goes off, we should be fine. So let's keep this. Even if they Shadow Fugue, the whole strength of this hand really is on Narset. So. Oh, Shadow Fugue, why did I say that? So yeah, the decision here is pretty obvious. We just keep the Narset. Hopefully we draw something that can hold the weird. That is a strong start. We just got stacked. So we drew a blocker, but we need to hit something powerful with Narset. Well, so how does Sarkhan look? I think Sarkhan... It's either Sarkhan or, like, Redemption. Like, we could get super lucky with Redemption. Like, we could pitch 2, draw 2, and then draw our divinations, but I think Sarkhan is just a safe pick. So play this, make a dragon and pass. So we don't have great blocks, but we'll get to keep one Planeswalker. Opponent did not sequence that too well. So yeah, I think we let Sarkhan go. We definitely don't want to. We don't want to chump block for Sarkhan. Like, it's just not worth it. So yeah, I can kill their Kyora's Dambreaker, keep my Kravod. This seems like the best call. Like, the alternative would be block Dragon on Weird and chump the Kravod. But like, leaving Sarkhan on the battlefield doesn't have too much value. Kind of awkward that our opponent knows about this, but still fine. Okay, so totally lost. I don't want to really totally lost a weird. I mean, I don't want to totally lost a giant. But totally losing the weird seems pretty fine. Well, let's just chill. I think there's a chance that our opponent attacks with both of Narset, like if they draw whatever spell. Okay, so I think we copy this. So let's... Oh. Yeah, we do copy this to get to trigger the weird again. But it doesn't matter. We are going to totally lose it post-attack, so... I think this is going to work out just fine. That is an awful draw, but that's... So yeah. I'm going to let this resolve because I want them to attack both. And also Narset just completely shuts them down. That's hilarious. So, okay. Oh, they're just attacking the weird. It's just too big. I can't even double block it, so... Well, that goes on top. Well, okay. Fun, it's done. So yeah, when you lose a draw step like that, it's pretty disheartening. So yeah, let's move on to the finals. Pretty good stuff. I like our deck. For sure. So yeah, we're up against Blue Adam rocking the Jace avatar. On our finals, our hand is complete garbage. This is the first hand where I'm actually considering mulliganing. Mulliganing on the draw has some risk, like you can get Shadow Fugue. I think I'm gonna keep it. Like the Grizzly is fine. Like if the Grizzly were a worse card, like the Giant, the 6-mana Giant, I would probably mulligan that. This card is not good in the 4-mana. So yeah, we just let things go. I have no idea what our opponent could have. That is a weird start. That is a really weird start. So let's play the Grizzly and activate it first. We can draw like a bad card to pitch with to wander. Well, they do have something that they can play apparently. Shadow Fugue to the bottom. No. So yeah, do I want to pitch the Triumph or Kravod? I'm gonna pitch the Triumph. It's pretty close in my opinion. Pretty close. Okay. Contentious Plan, not the... It's pretty good, like, the Strike is the bad one, actually. Okay. Well... I don't think I want to hold on to anything here, like, sure, I have mentioned the thing about the Boros card draw spell, but I think I just want to take control of the battlefield and just pass. I don't know. Like, maybe Makeshift Battalion. Like, I could attack with these three. If opponent does nothing, that would be my attack. Just attack with these three. So Liliana's Triumph. I guess the army. Army it is. No attacks, I expect. And step activate the Grizzly. Ugh, that sucks. Oh, that's nice. Activate Grizzly. Oh, sweet. Freaking sweet. So yeah, let's just play everything. Opponent does know about most things. Should have led with the weird, but that doesn't change much. So let's attack with these three. And yeah, this is some good stuff. Like, we are slowly grinding value. Like, soon we'll be able to activate the weird. We still get to activate the Grizzly once per turn, so things are looking good. Opponent has a lot of cards in hand, but they gotta be, like, random garbage. Yeah, look at this. This is random garbage. So this card is, sacrifice the Strix. Could be the Cravat, actually. It's pretty close. I don't think it was gonna matter, but Aid the Fallen. Sadly for them, they have no Planeswalkers to get back. Replay the Ogre, and I guess it's my turn. So activate the Grizzly. Oh, freaking sweet. Let's go. We have drawn 3 cards of Grizzly. Maybe this card is even better than what I thought. So let's lead with the Giant. Oh, okay. Opponent is in a bad situation, so I'm gonna activate the Grizzly first. Then I'm gonna tuck the Ogre, activate with everything, with the intention of just looping Totally Lost. So yeah, let's Totally Lost this, and I think our opponent's dead. It's gotta be this card to save them, like, because otherwise they're just locked out of the game. I'm actually gonna keep the weird in case they have, like, some trick. Not much they could have, like, in this set. I think they can't have a thing in this set, but it doesn't really matter too much. Like, we have them dead like this. Yeah, good game, opponent. Yeah, that is... I think this card's pretty bad. But again, you don't get to choose all of the cards in your deck. Some you just get stuck with them, so can't really judge people on those cards. So yeah. Big thanks for tuning in. I love this format. I love sharing it with you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Maybe I will upload some more content of this format because I just have so much fun with it. So yeah, open our last pack. Oh, we have another one. Cool. Yeah, this is from the actual league. That's why we got 2 at the end. Okay. Yeah. We'll see you next time.